Short story 134, A Week in Wonderful India. Arthur Button, a sprightly man of 63, stood nervously at the airport gate. India! He dreamt of visiting this incredible country for years, and finally here he was, boarding the plane for a week-long adventure. Arthur settled into his seat, clutching his well-worn travel guide. India was a land of vibrant colours, delicious food, and ancient history. He pictured grand palaces, bustling markets, and maybe even a glimpse of a majestic tiger. The flight was long, but Arthur kept himself entertained, watching movies and reading his guide. When the plane finally landed in Delhi, India's capital city, a wave of excitement washed over him. Leaving the airport, Arthur was greeted by a warm, humid breeze and a cacophony of sounds, honking horns, chattering voices, and the rhythmic clanging of bells. The streets were a whirlwind of activity, with rickshaws weaving through traffic and colourful stalls selling everything from spices to silk scarves. Arthur met his tour guide, Ravi, a friendly young man with a warm smile. Ravi helped him navigate the bustling city, stopping at a beautiful red sandstone fort and a magnificent mosque with towering white minarets. Arthur marvelled at the intricate carvings and the rich history these buildings held. After a delicious lunch of butter chicken and fluffy naan bread, Ravi took Arthur to a bustling market. The sights, smells, and sounds were overwhelming. Spices piled high in sacks, brightly coloured fabrics draped on stalls, and the cries of vendors filled the air. Arthur cautiously tried a piece of sweet mango, the juicy fruit exploding with flavour in his mouth. Later that day they visited a peaceful temple. Arthur, with his shoes off, followed Ravi inside. The air was filled with a scent of incense, and colourful statues of Hindu gods and goddesses adorned the walls. Arthur felt a sense of calm wash over him in this sacred place. The next day took them to Agra, home to the magnificent Taj Mahal. This stunning white marble mausoleum, built by a Mughal emperor for his beloved wife, left Arthur speechless. He couldn't believe its beauty. The intricate details, the calming reflection in the reflecting pool, it was a sight he would never forget. As the week progressed, they travelled through the vibrant state of Rajasthan. They rode majestic elephants through a dusty jungle, explored ancient forts perched high on cliffs, and even enjoyed a traditional camel ride across the golden sands of the Thar Desert. Each day was filled with new experiences, delicious food, and friendly faces. Arthur tried his hand at bargaining at markets, learned a few basic Hindi phrases, Namaste, hello, Dhanyavad, thank you, and even attempted a Bollywood dance step or two. By the time it was time to leave, Arthur was sad to say goodbye. India had captured his heart with its beauty, chaos, and warm hospitality. He promised himself to return one day, with a suitcase full of memories and a head full of wonderful experiences. Back in England, Arthur showed off his photos to his friends and family, regaling them with stories of his incredible adventure. He spoke of the magnificent sights, the delicious food, and most importantly, the friendly people he met. India, he realized, wasn't just a place, it was an experience that would stay with him forever. Vocabulary notes: general, sprightly, adjective, full of life and energy, used for older people. Wave of excitement, noun, a sudden feeling of strong excitement. Whirlwind, noun, a situation with a lot of activity and confusion. Marvelled, verb, to be filled with wonder and admiration. Overwhelming, adjective, too much to deal with comfortably. Cautiously, adverb, carefully and with a bit of fear. Sacred, adjective, holy and deserving of respect. Progressed, verb, moved forward in time. Bargaining, verb, trying to get a lower price when buying something. Regaling, verb, entertaining someone with stories. Places and things. Travel guide, a book with information for tourists. Cacophony, noun, a loud and unpleasant mixture of sounds. Rickshaw, noun, a small three-wheeled vehicle pulled by a person or motor. Fort, noun, a large building with walls and guns used for defence. Mosque, noun, a Muslim place of worship. Minaret, noun, a tall slender tower on a mosque. Carving, noun, a design or picture cut into a surface. Spice, noun, a seed or plant used to flavour food. Silk scarf, noun, a long, thin piece of cloth made from silk worn around the neck or head. Mango, noun, a large tropical fruit with a sweet, juicy flesh. Incense, noun, a substance that burns and produces a pleasant smell. Statue, noun, a model of a person or animal made of stone, metal, etc. Mausoleum, noun, a large building above a tomb. Marble, noun, a smooth white stone used for making statues and buildings. Reflecting pool, noun, a pool of water that reflects an image. Elephant, noun, a very large mammal with a trunk and tusks. Jungle, noun, a thick forest with a lot of trees and plants. Cliff, noun, a high, steep face of rock. Camel, noun, a large mammal with one or two humps on its back, used for riding and transport in deserts. Desert, noun, a very dry area of land with little or no water. Food. Butter chicken, an Indian dish of chicken in a creamy tomato sauce. Naan bread, a type of flatbread cooked in a tandoor oven. Culture. Namaste, noun, a traditional Indian greeting meaning hello. Dhanyavad, noun, a way to say thank you in Hindi. Bollywood, noun, the Indian film industry known for its musical and dance-filled movies. Story written by Google Bard AI. Image created by desgo.com AI. Please check out my new blog. It's www.steveuk.blog. Thank you.